And let's now turn our attention to the very latest on the NDTV WikiLeaks exclusive, the Pakistan cables as we are calling it. Nitin, what do you have for us today?
Well, very interesting insights into the Pakistani military's fears about India and India's new doctrine, the cold start doctrine. In fact, the Pakistani ambassador to Pakistan, the US ambassador, told General David Petraeus that the Pakistani leadership fears India's cold start doctrine. Just 2 months after the Mumbai attacks, they were very apprehensive about Indian Army's moves in Kashmir and in Rajasthan and Punjab. And they said if that fears are not allayed, then maybe Pakistan will not play ball as far as investigations in 26/11 is concerned. That was something that was said in a cable on 16 January 2009, less than 2 months after the Mumbai attack. Now, this other cable that we have access now is that the interesting part about F-16s, which Pakistan wants and the US wants to sell to Pakistan, but Pakistan has no money. The US ambassador clearly says that they do not have the $2 billion needed to buy those F-16s, but the ambassador then recommends that to gain leverage over Pakistan, they must, nothing is more important to US and Pakistan relations than avoiding a blow-up or F-16 contract. So the ambassador is saying, let's give them F-16s at whatever cost. That was a very interesting insight as far as this is concerned. And then finally, which is again very interesting about the Afghanistan-Pakistan equation, which says that General Kayani, for instance, very interestingly says for him, as far as he is concerned, nobody can control Afghanistan. The myth about the strategic depth that everybody keeps talking about, that Afghanistan is a strategic depth for Pakistan is a myth, and therefore what he wants really is a peaceful Afghanistan on his back and not really anything else. That's what Kayani has been telling the US ambassador, and that's an interesting viewpoint which we have not heard before from a Pakistani army officer, or for that matter the chief of Pakistani army. Vikram, back to you for the rest of the news.
All right, Ethan, thank you so much. All sorts of interesting snippets continue to come out of those WikiLeaks exclusives.
NDTV's cricket app, Android and iPhone, fastest scorecard, special analysis, and much more. Download free. ndtv.com/apps.